is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a killer in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But Delilah and the Duke are flies in the ointment, aren't they? How many of your own subjects are you ready to slaughter? And what are you willing to become? 15 years ago, I asked Corvo that last question. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn, Emily.
No. Whatever you're offering, I can make my own way.
Another surprise. So be it.
All the stories, they're true. What is that? It feels familiar.
Know you? Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can. There's no sky. I shouldn't be here. No one should. In thousands of years.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
There's a strange power in this place. Walk in the sun again. I know it now.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out, but I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaka's the southernmost port in the Empire, once proud but fallen into disarray. Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The Bloodflies are said to be worse than ever. This is the birthplace of my father. Megan Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground.
The poor and forgotten, mudlarks, beggars, and orphans. Who speaks for them? So many hands built this place, and it is so grand. Was so grand. It could have been a paradise for all.
Must be cursed. Daft old man. This is some shit. What would we have done here, okay? All sharp metal and shadows would stay. You're up.
Is it a
When you're
curse
ready to talk,
or a blessing
I'll tell you
to
what I know.
linger past your time in the world? Yes, this place is home to cutthroats and villains.
2 weeks.
Are you not becoming one of them?
Wherever he is. Karnaca looks pretty from a distance.
15 years ago, some part of me
Flies
remains,
are bad this year.
but the world seems strange.
Always tinkering, painting, or living life with gusto. That's Sokolov.
Must I say, Your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you would call...
I'll always miss my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time.
Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready. There are a few black market shops scattered across the city. Brisk trades in bullets and knives these days.
Would this place be any different had I not passed from the world?
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
I hear laughter. Somewhere there is still merriment and song, and the gentle ease of
stranger.
He told them the building was safe and took a month's rent up front. He didn't mention the bloodfly situation.
Which ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
The dreadful
I've
whale.
seen a mine collapsing on a dozen workers. Beggar succumbs to
Well, let's
bloodlines.
give it a day or two. If she's still there, I can ask her friends with the Grand Guard.
He got suspicious after the disappearances in Alba.
Give the group time.
Now he's here, on fresh hunting routes. I am tired. How long, my dears? How long must I endure in this shadow state?
Don't forget about me.
He grows bold. His last victim was in the daylight. A crowded street. You want me to point the way, help you onto a path. No,
Your face is covered.
let us be lost here together for a moment.
We're playing dice tonight.
She told them the Crown Killer takes naughty children like them away forever.
Don't see any signs of Pharaoh. Seem to be late.
Angry.
That's Adamire in the distance.
With the red shark.
He regrets that people are getting hurt,
Very tight schedule.
but there's profit in it. So he will continue.
Is that a joke? Santiago fisheries have a reputation to maintain.
Festering gums,
All over the
his
isle.
tongue crusted over,
Fish is a delicate cargo.
and he spat in her face. He got angry when she counted out the wrong change. He pulled the wheel off her cart and crushed all the fruit.
What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
Look at it. He's in.
What was your cut, Ramus?
He was always so serious, even as a child. Perhaps that's why he cares for her so. She's the only one who can make him smile.
Say one more word,
He's
Maya.
hungry. Right now, he'd like the chicken leg and a dumb whiskey to wash it down.
Shit.
He has a taste for it now. He's come to enjoy it. He'll kill again. Maybe tonight. He killed without thought or reason. Slaughtered without remorse. This path of yours leads you astray.
Don't pick any fights you can't finish.
We don't normally see many of these beasts this far south. They're like the cold waters to the north.
So many people trying to get away from Karnaca now.
For a time, he worked with pirates, but they found him too
Face is covered.
unpredictable.
Grand Guard won't like that.
She pretends to have a bad leg or trouble hearing. It gets
It's a new thing, needing money.
When he punishes his son, the bruises last for a month. Will this place be any different had I not passed from the world? the game table, he keeps cheating cards in his boot. She made a profit when there were floods, a profit when there was plague, and she'll profit again off the blood flies. He confided in his friend how it is he wins so often at dice. But then he feared the man would tell, so he forced him to leave town. He's a child. He's frail. It's only because of her he's lived this long.
And the imminent arrival of
The angry brother, black and mean. His family takes the brunt of it. He has no more secrets.
You blood flies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money. We just know they're dead, and the place is infested with blood flies.
Carl, going through there puts us on the other side of
Child nearly senseless every night.
If you want out of the city,
Just like his mother did to him.
this is our chance.
He set the trap. Of course they went for it. Children are always hungry.
fellow Zirconians, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. This year's bloodfly concern is the most severe in recent memory. If you encounter a nest or an infested...
Her little babe didn't die of fevers. She started, just like the two before.
Come here. I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Wanna help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it. An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Hard times under the Duke and his Grand Guard. A man has to be ready for anything.
No use making trouble.
I had a few coins on me.
In the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. As a response to violent crime and foreign interference in our affairs,
Hey, oh, you're kind. Thank you. If you want to get past that wall of light, I've heard people sneaking through this blood fly infested apartment. Let's hope you never need help.
should be addressed to the nearest guardsman.
He's rotting away from the inside out, spreading the disease to those who share his campsites.
new customer with coin, I bet. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment. Glad we could do business. I'll take that deal. Enjoy the air here. I, for one, ain't selling fermented shark. You won't regret it. Come back soon. I mean, if I'm still here.
It's infested. All right. Move slowly. Stay away from the nests and try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs.
to look on the world, I see so much. Once, nearly all things were hidden.
I'm being hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
Into the bedrock of community has passed.
Itches like mad. Why can't I wear my regular clothes?
Shifts. Bet a week's wages is the worst assignment. The whole family stung to death. So disfigured. Blood slime all around. I just can't get comfortable.
It's you and me now!
I'll be damned! What's going on here?
I don't want to die! You little shit! Aha!